Hello. Hi. We are live. And we're actually a minute early on purpose because I know it can take people a little bit of time to find StreamYard lives. So the first few minutes, we're just going to give people a bit of space to find this. Please let us know when you see this. And I will check that I'm in the right spot. I am. So come join when you see this. Type when you're here. We're going to kick it off in just a few minutes once a few people arrive. Let us know who's watching. I'm going to tag some people. Hi! Hi, Erica. Thank you for putting your name. That's really actually super helpful because on StreamYard, it can be a little tricky to see who's here. And there's a lot that I want to give you in this live, a lot of value I want to give you. So my kind ask is, unless you have a meeting you have to run off to please stay the whole time. I will be time efficient, but it might be, I don't know. It won't be the shortest live because there's a lot to talk about, but I will be time efficient. But do stay the whole time because the best part is at the end. Hey, more people are here. Please share where you are tuning in from. It's so weird because it doesn't show comments on StreamYard ever, but I can see them on Facebook. So share. Sonia's here. Hey, friend. Mia's here. Lakeisha's here. Lakeisha, how are you? So share where you're tuning in from. And if there's something you're really excited about with this, tell me. If there's a question you deeply have to do with the voice, tell me. And we're gonna officially kick it off in maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Not too long. Hello. Hi. Hello, friends. Newton. I know Newton. I used to sing at church in Newton. Church job. Oh, that's a story related to the voice. Those were days very different than today, let me tell you. Very different. Georgia. We're here in Georgia. If you don't know me, although I think so far all of you do, I am in London, but I'm from Boston and I travel all over. I literally might leave the country in 2 days because usual me. Okay, we got 7 people here. Amazing. I think we're going to start in about 2 to 3 minutes. So apologies for the wait, but we want to make sure everybody receives the depths of this. We have 10 people watching. Amazing. Maybe we'll start sooner. Hello, Audrey. Yeah, maybe we'll start in like 1.5 minutes. So Maui. I know we also have Canada here. We're all over the world. All over the world. But I am so excited for tonight. I know I always say that, but tonight is really, 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 really special. So feels like a countdown. We're about to start. Hi, Kristen. I think what we're going to do right now is I'm going to share with you kind of the outline of tonight. Yeah. So that you kind of know what to expect. And then we're going to kick it off. So where's my list? Where is it? There we go. A little bit of intro, a tiny bit of my story. I wasn't going to actually share my story, but I think that my journey of the voice and the progress and the experience, a bit of it would be relevant to share. And then I want to talk about what kind of patterns you might see, what a closed throat chakra versus an open throat chakra looks like, although it's not quite as black and white as that, and I will explain that. And then I will share the page. The page is done. I will share the official ribbon cutting of this program that I am so unbelievably proud of. I have run now, this is the 16th program. Oh my God. And genuinely, I would say it's in the top 2 pages I've ever seen. It is it so captures what my heart wants to say in this, and I can't wait to share it with you. I really can't. We got 12 people. Yay. Yay. And then, and here's why you want to absolutely stay until the end. A, so you can see the page and we can look at it together. And B, because we're going to end with a celebration. I promised you celebration. I promised you a party. I'm wearing something sparkly. I promised you a party, and we're going to end with a celebration of your voice. And so this will be short, and this will be powerful as it always is, and it will be some kind of mini energy work. It won't be like karma clearing, because that's much too sacred to do in this space, but it will be a little something to get like just a flavor of what's possible, like a little aperitif. Yeah, a little limoncello. Yes, hi Crystal. So yes, as you are watching this, as you are getting your tea, I have like this ashwagandha hot chocolate, which I'm really obsessed with. Make yourself comfortable. Be in a space where you can really be open to receiving. And it would be so beautiful if you could tag your friends and tag people you know and share this knowledge with them. Because when I think about what a world could look like when more of us are in our truly, truly, truly embodied voice, it is so profound. So as you share this, yes, I'm used Bush. Yes, I'm all about the Michelin star, of course. As you share this, you are part of collectively sharing this knowledge and this energy and this possibility and this open doorway. So if you could tag people you know and love, I would be super thankful, and more so they would be super thankful. And that's really what it's about. So let's kick it off. We've got 14 people. Sarah Joanna's in the house. We're going to kick it off. So again, I'll say this one final time. If you're watching tonight, please stay the whole time. The best part is at the end, but we got to go the journey. And the throat chakra in 2024, man, is it important. So hello, friends. Let's go. Hopefully you can see me fine. It's a little bit internet laggy over here, but hopefully fine. I think it's all the energy. Anyway, so these are some things that people have shared with me in literally just 12 hours. I don't feel as confident as I should. I am very in my voice and confidence, but I want to expand my visibility. Another person said, it is my time to fully be seen. I know it. And it is so much more than about the self being seen, and even goes further into what you stand for, the meaning that you stand for, the mission that you are here for, that which you literally reincarnated onto earth to create. What's meaningful for you? Yeah? So these are things that people have said. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to like open up 3 tabs at once, but I'm trying. Okay, here we go. These are things people have said even in the last 12 hours. And this is something that would help every single person. Even if you are somebody that's an energy practitioner yourself, as I know we have a few of you on here, even if you've done a ton of energy work, I myself would take this program and will take this program. I will rewatch the videos. So even if you've really, you've done a ton, this will still benefit you in your next level. Jill's here. Hi, Jill. Jill, you know what's going on. If any past clients or current clients feel that they want to share part of their story or what this has all meant to you, you're very welcome to, if you wish. No pressure. So these are things that people have said in the last 12 hours. And whether you are very far along in your inner work journey and your throat chakra journey, or you're a little bit more at the maybe beginning of the throat chakra and you feel like you've got a long way to go, this will support you. It's meant to go to the next level of where you are. Yeah? I may not answer every comment, but please do comment because I love to see them, even if I read them later. Yeah. Also, feel free to ask questions. They're fun. So if you're a professional voice user, if you're not a professional voice user, doesn't matter. This is for you. So the chances are that most of us have not actually fully witnessed our full voice yet, which is wild because we could be, whatever time age we are. I'm 35, but what is 35? Time is nothing. But there's still more for our voice to do. There's so much more impact our voice can make for others, for you, for all. And again, even, I already said that. But anyway, your raw, naked, vulnerable voice is the portal of your authenticity. It's the portal of your communication and how you bring forward the difference you make in this planet. It's kind of everything. So if I can go back to one of my favorite memories in Moon Rising, and there are so many favorite memories in Moon Rising. There was the time in Ibiza, Spain, with, I don't even know, a few of us in a cave, right? Women who have never sung in their life. Women who said, I want to open my voice. I want to open my heart. And sounds that I don't know where the heck they came from. Words that I don't know where they came from. We never know where they come from, but they come from somewhere important. Oh, I see a comment. I'm going to read that in a second. And even just in that moment, in that cave in Ibiza, I witnessed the most powerful thing I had ever facilitated. And I knew that I was meant to do more voice work in the world. I witnessed people who have never sung find their voice. And then those people have gone on and have shared with me, often private, sometimes public, just how profound that has changed, like how much change that has caused in their life. How much more visible they are, how much more confident they are to do something daring and not hold back. How much more confident they are to be themselves, to share their opinion. I have never seen a person do this work and not go further in that way, in a dramatic way. Because some things truly are priceless. And finding your voice on the next level, beyond what you've ever experienced before, truly connecting to your greatest gift, guys. If you could just take a note to your throat chakra for a second. That connection to your greatest gift is so powerful. It can move mountains. Hi. Oh, Crystal, thank you for sharing. Yes. Anyone who wants to share an experience they've had, it's so welcome here. And I'm going to tune in a little bit deeper to say this because it's got to be a little bit more from channel. You just don't know. It's past your limits. It's past your limits. It's past what you can see. It's past what you know. The mind only goes as far as it can know, but if we can actually take those barriers, I'm going off script. If we can take those barriers and just say there is no, back when we did the New Year's experience, if you were there, no limit, limitless. You just don't know how powerful you are until you can really see that your voice moves oceans. This is a call for you to express. This comment means so much to me. Sarah and I met for like 30 minutes. That's it. A lot of people work with me for months or years. That 30-minute expression, that 30-minute time, that 30-minute time that Sarah and I worked together, for that to happen for her. I don't know if you guys are seeing her comment, but damn. It always makes sense. So thank you for sharing this. A lot of people actually go on and end up doing angel frequencies with others because that's a code, if you will, that I hold. Not from a let me copy space, but from things that naturally open up in you. So my message is, before I go back to my long list, and I love you too, the power that is in your voice, the power that you are capable of through the sound of your voice, through the words that you say, through your opinion, through your intuition, throwing some love, especially to one of you. You'll know who you are. I'm not going to say names. The power of your expression on this planet has a dramatic effect on the universe, has a dramatic effect for all of us and everyone you meet. And it literally makes the world a greater place. It helps us transcend. So let me know if, in the comments, if you've been feeling that 2024, there's like a fast, like there's almost like a push energy. There's an action energy. There's like we're past the point of stillness. We're like, let's go do some fire. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm here in my purpose. I'm go, 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 go. How can I, there's an angel like right there. Is anyone else feeling like this insane momentum energy in 2024, either now or coming? Sarah, I love that. I love that. So that is an example of someone who worked with me for 30 minutes and it had a years long later effect. Those of you who also work with me for, programs, weeks, months, when it's time, when it's divine time, it's so worth it. Sending love. Ooh. Sonia, my entire life trajectory has changed since Jan. Love this for you. I love this for you. Audrey, it is quality and deep work with Emily Thorner, like more than what the mind can take. She's truly saying things that only divine intelligence can tell. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. Like, guys, it has nothing to do with me. Nothing. I'm just a person with a lot of love who wants so much for all of you to see how powerful you are and to step into your next space of power. My hands are vibrating as I say that. I am truly the type to want what's best for everybody. And if I'm part of your story, if I can help you catapult in this way, fuck yes, let's go. And if you're drawn to the voice program, which we haven't even seen yet, we've barely started this, don't hold back. Don't go to your mind. Don't go to your fear, and freaking trust, because it's going to be so good. So good. Yeah, a lot of you are feeling the fire. I am. We could get more into that, but that would be a long story. But I will say just very, very short, and then I'm going to go back to the sort of plan, although I love when it goes off plan. Yes, it is many steps to the process, but that's what's so beautiful. I really, really, really see, and I don't know what email we wrote this in, but for everybody, just a side note, 2020 was obviously the year that the world shut down, right? Not a fun time. But it was the year that so many of us went within. That time we went within for, it's for this. It's for right now. The time you were born for, right now. Oh my God, seeing all of you guys, I'm going to be so distracted. Just so, Okay, you all can read these, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who is sharing live testimonials. I hope that if you're here, I love you and I want to help you. It's really as simple as that. So I'm not going to get too distracted, but all to say 2024 through 2026 is a pivotal time of change, of transformation, of connecting with like allies, of connecting with your soul family, of connecting and networking. It's a time of let's freaking go. It's a time of let's clear what's not in alignment with us so that you can serve, so that you can serve, so that you can serve. And woo, just got shivers. So that you'll be supported is what they want to say. I love how the script, God ain't letting me use that script. You will be supported. It is time of coming together. It's a time of coming together as fast as lightning. Can anybody else feel the energy like already moving? Because I can feel it. Woo! Oh. It's a time that's going to come together as fast as lightning. You're going to see old things break down. You're going to see old things build, but you're part of that change. Your service in humanity, your voice in the world is the pivotal thing that moves that needle. So it is a time of Let's do whatever it is to get to the next level for ourselves personally. And let's take the people with us that we love and let's connect to other people who have similar mind and do it together. That is how we change the world. Okay, I will come back to my list now. That was long-winded, but I swear it was important. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, if you don't know me, but I think everybody knows me, I'm a professional opera singer and one of the highest voices in the world, and also an energy worker, if you will, an activator, and somebody who has, again, angel code frequencies or divine light, however you want to word it. And I also help you clear and release karmic patterns so that you can shift into your highest vibration. That's like the short version. I'm holding a garnet because it's good. Yeah, cool. So again, if you're here, please stay to the end because the best is yet to come. So, do I want to talk about my story? My story is long and I want to be mindful of time. Arcanists, Levants, and Guides, is there something really important for me to say about my story? I think I'm going to move forward, but maybe briefly to say, briefly. Okay, I'm seeing one image, so I will share this. I'm seeing an image of actually when I lived in Massachusetts. And I sang at an audition at a church. And I felt so constricted. It was like my voice couldn't come out. Yeah. It was a feeling like almost like my voice was outside of myself. And it was frustrating because I was like, why can't I just sing the way I sing in the practice room in auditions? But I couldn't. Fear would come. Expectation would come. Yeah. But the thing is, I did what people told me. And this will come back into the patterns and stuff. I did the steps I was told to take to go a certain path. And those steps kept falling. The stairs kept falling, and I kept frankly falling on my ass and would have some really embarrassingly not good auditions. And, I would follow the steps. I would do the vocal technique. I would do as I was told. But do as you're told is not the same as find your own voice. It is not the same as listen to your voice. And so fast forward, this is like just a tiny snapshot of my life, because if we did the whole story, we'd be here for 2 to 3 hours. Oh no, it's not working for us. Heck no. Fast forward, September of 2023 was the first time in a gig, the first time that I felt like I completely heard my voice, my singing voice. And you know what? I cried. I set myself free. It was so unbelievably profound. And there were all these steps I did to get there. And a lot of people think if I just wait, okay, for example, I'll put out a program and they'll go, oh, no, I'll just wait. But waiting is just getting us more of the same. And we don't have time to wait. The world does not have time to wait for your voice. Someone said, Lakeisha said, reminds me of when I had to say Easter speeches, was so scared, but I did what I was told. Right. There's a kind of this thing of just like, okay, follow this track. And then eventually you realize that actually, you know what? I'm going to leave all of that track and I'm going to discover what my voice has to say. And that's the change I made in music. And that's the change I made in energy work, because all the things I've been doing, there is no person to follow as an example, because I wasn't made to follow and you weren't made to follow. No, you are meant to be originally you. And I promise you, there will never be anything more powerful than you, ever. Like, feel that in your whole being. There will never be anything more powerful than you. I feel like somebody needs that message. Someone's like someone on this live is looking at being like, okay, well, that's really powerful. Sometimes I feel intimidated, or like comparison, blind spots is what I heard for somebody. There will never be anything more powerful than you. Period. No AI can be you. And I don't care if there's two people who do similar work. Doesn't matter. There is no competition. Like, F that. Throw that in the bin, y'all. That was like a mixture of UK and like North Carolina. I don't know what just happened. There will never be anyone more powerful than you and your voice. Period. So back to what happened. I followed the herd. I did the thing. I kept having doors slammed shut, and no surprise, I was not making auditions at that time at all. You know what happened when I started to listen to my own voice? They found me. I started to get promoted by God. I'm not kidding. Oh my God, Kylie. Oh, Kylie, we talking tomorrow. Hi. I started to get promoted by God. Can we take a moment and see how that can apply to your life, please? When I stop listening to the things I'm told and begin to truly continue, maybe it's not begin, maybe for many of you, I think it's continue, to water my grass, to plant my seeds, to do what feels right to me, even if I have no proof, no somebody saying, this is the track, this is the way. My neighbors are going to be like, what is this bitch? Sorry. Not sorry. I'm not sorry. That you igniting that fire and you being in your voice is so damn important. And I just want to reiterate that when you follow your voice, when you listen to your voice, when you lead with your voice, when you unwrap these snarls, these things, when you do the energy work that we do in Moon Rising, that we will do in the voice program that I'm so freaking excited about. And guys, it starts soon. If you decide to do this, it starts the 22nd of February. It's not like we're waiting until March. It's fucking happening. When you do those things, when you peel back those layers, when you activate that, when you lead, you get promoted by God because God walks with you. God walks with you. Walks with you. Oh yeah, we are just getting started, friend. Whew. Sarah, ooh, if you took the voice, ooh, world, watch out. Pia! Sorry. I'm just like, all my friends are here. Hi. If you haven't yet commented, please do. I'm not scary. I love you. Please comment. So, okay. Let's talk about patterns of the voice. Yes. Actually, no. Is there more to say about promoted by God? Okay, a little bit more. We have to give ourselves permission to go where others haven't. Yeah? Actually, I've got one more story about my own story. In opera, they teach you go this track, you do this way. And like, for me, I'm like, no. Especially as I did more of this work. This summer, I walked into the biggest opera house of the world in Milan, Italy. And I said, how can I sing here? And I got an email. I don't have the right repertoire yet, so that time isn't yet. But I got an email. I did the thing that no one does. You know why? Because I followed my voice and it worked. If the opera world knew that I walked into La Scala, they would be like, what the fuck? Because that means me skipping 10,000 steps. But when you follow your voice, you are promoted by God. As Crystal said, trailbreakers break the mold. So this process is taking wherever you are in your voice, because you're going to be at different spaces in your journey, and going the next level. That is what we do in the voice. It is an advanced program, but it is the next level. So if you're here and that calls to you, whew, jump on in, baby. So what is it to have a closed throat chakra versus open? Please understand that as I talk about this, yes, Bia, you're getting it, yes. Please understand as I talk about open versus throat chakra, I do not mean like fully closed versus fully open. I mean, again, varying degrees, okay? So know that I'm using those terms loosely, but I want to just talk about some scenarios so that you can kind of see and maybe process, is part of this affecting me at this time, etc. Or where am I? Because really, I view it as a dial. It's like a dial of 0 to 100. You could have, for example, like 100 is like something super, super, super extreme around like feeling silenced versus like 0 where you don't feel it at all. We don't live like it at all. And these layers, it's like changing that dial. All right. So again, it's not a open, closed, it's a dial. All right. It's gradual. Amen. So a closed throat center is afraid of judgment. So they stop themselves before they color outside the lines. They stop themselves before they do something that the self might perceive as a threat. One of the largest things that I want to change in humanity somehow is for more of us to lead from our knowing and not from our fear. Lead from our knowing and not from our fear. Lead from our knowing and not from our fear. It just feels like I just say that a few times. So if you're stopping yourself, and I've seen this like so many times, it actually kind of breaks my heart a little bit. If you have something you're called to, maybe it's working with me, maybe it's writing a big proposal, maybe it's doing something really daring, whatever it may be. If you're called, if your soul pulls you to something, if your heart pulls you to something, and then the self goes, ooh, I'm afraid. Ooh, what if I'm judged? Follow your intuition and your impulse. Your mind, your ego will want to keep you in a circle, but it is your heart that allows you to go outside. An open throat center speaks and sings with confidence. And this part's key, if others don't like it, they're unfazed. A fact is, as you get more visible, as you do things that are more you will have many more people that adore you, that love you, that get you, but you'll also have haters. And when you're completely open and free in your throat chakra, you won't care. It won't matter because you will know you're speaking your truth. I feel like somebody needs to hear this too. If you feel like that's you, please share if you feel okay too. You will know that you're speaking your truth. And so those things actually will eventually stop bothering you. This is, as a healer or facilitator, whatever you want to call it, something I've definitely had to go through as in a process. Okay, if you've seen me for years, I was very afraid to speak about this in some spaces. And now I'm not. Not at all. A closed throat center edits what they say to make sure that they are safe and others like you. If you've had a lot of trauma around like walking on eggshells or something like that, where like being vocal was a space with danger, obviously this is going to be affected. That is something I personally had to come through. An open throat center doesn't need to people please. And they're just their full true self, which actually inspires others to be too. Being your big self is inspiring. 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 I see you. Know that I see you. An open throat center can hear and follow their voice first. A closed throat center finds it challenging to have their own opinion, like genuinely has trouble hearing it, finding it, and seeks to double, triple, quadruple check with others about their decisions. Y'all, that was me for a long time. Still reading the comments, even if I'm not responding, just because I want to make sure we don't go hopefully above an hour. So keep commenting. You know, it's interesting. Just a short thing about that. I feel like that is one of the slowest ones for people to unravel is the fear of judgment. I feel like it takes a few layers. And like this year, we've got to nail it. So if that's you, if you feel like you've got that, this is the time. This is the time. 2024 is the time because we cannot have you be small in any capacity. You need to be loud. Loud. No hiding. No hiding. A closed throat center may frequently have a sore throat or consistent vocal health issues. Guys, this was me most of my life, such as phlegm, often hoarse. This is rare when your throat center is open. That said, I will say when you go through new levels of clearing your throat, sometimes the throat will physically express. Every once in a while that happened to me, but big thing. A closed throat center holds back due to a conscious, this is related to what a few of you have said, a closed throat center holds back due to a conscious or unconscious fear around being canceled or making a mistake. You are always safe. You are always safe. And one of the countless things I have seen happen through doing this work, and I will continue to try to go as fast as I can. So please do stay with us, or promise to watch this later, but please do stay with us. If this is continuously unclear or swollen, there's something amiss with the throat chakra. Truly. But that can shift. What was I going to say? Okay, I'm going to say it again because it'll come back. A closed throat center holds back due to a conscious or unconscious fear around being canceled or making a mistake. This is not to look at, for example, there's a lot of coaches making very polarizing type comments to try to increase their visibility. And to me, to be super blunt with you, I don't think that's kind or particularly nice or serves a purpose other than for themselves. So I'm not on board with that. All right. That's not what I'm saying. But when you're confident in your throat chakra, you are not afraid to publicly express your opinion like I just did right now. I probably wouldn't have said that like a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago. I think a lot of us are beginning to see how this could be related. So that was my hope. So I'm hoping it is again hopeful. But there are no mistakes. There's learning lessons, but there's no mistakes. Oh, I'm glad it's helpful. Yay. As a lot of, for example, it does not matter if you're a professional voice user. I was in an opera about a year ago, something like that. And I remember this guy telling me, oh my God, I'm so afraid of being canceled. I'm so afraid if I say the wrong thing, I'm going to be locked out, gridded out. I can't even tell you how often I run into this in energy sessions. Someone will come in wanting to work on something. And what will actually end up happening is we have to clear something around they were murdered for speaking their truth, or they were judged, or they were exiled, or they were put in prison. It's shockingly common. And when you work on more of those layers, you allow yourself to be free in your speech, to know that I'm always safe wherever I talk. I will always know what to say and to who at the right time. And thus, I don't have to edit myself. Because editing yourself is putting yourself in a box. And no. An open throat center leads the path, and others are magnetically drawn to them. There's no disputing that energy doesn't lie, right? There's no disputing that people can feel energy. That is, to be fairly, just to be super open, as I'm going to be, because it's about the throat chakra. Most people who work with me find me because they are energetically drawn to me. You become more magnetic versus pushing when your throat center is open. It's a bit more complicated than that. I'm going to be super, again, blunt about that. It's a bit more complicated. If somebody has kind of uneven, things about the father versus the mother, it can also affect that. It can be more complicated than that, but overall that is true. Okay, we're about to go to the last part, the super, super fun part, but I want to see if there's anything that wants to come through first. You have the ability to change your circumstances. You have the ability to change how seen you are. So we're talking so much about the voice, but the voice is also about our visibility. It is not just the throat. It is also very much the solar plexus, which is our confidence, and our sacral, which is our passion, and it is definitely our visibility. Definitely. You will not be in places. I'm going to talk a bit about visibility, I think, because that's relevant, I feel, to us. Yeah. So if you've got something about that, please share or question. You will not be put in places you're not ready for. A lot of people start a business, start a movement, start a thing, do a thing, have a job, have a passion, have a purpose. Whoa, that was long-winded. And they go, I want to be over here. I want to be hired. I want to be having lots of clients. I want to be super visible. I want to be on this podcast. I want to be on TV. But if you've actually got subconscious pieces of the self saying it's unsafe to be seen on a high capacity, they won't manifest because the self won't be ready. Again, back to a bit of my story in full honesty and, whatever. Here we go. I have always known that I'm going to be famous in this lifetime. I wanted this for a long time. But when I was younger, probably for the wrong reasons. Now I want it because I want to serve and support as many people as I can. But I was not ready. I was not ready. If I was put in front of large crowds, even though part of me would feel very excited, and I'm going to look at that comment more in a second. Even though a part of me would feel very excited, I would stop myself from I would be kind of like in and out, I'd be in and out. I was in and out for a long time. I was not yet at the frequency where I could hold that, which, by the way, is a thing that I really believe about many things, including money. We can only go so far as we're willing to hold, or with our relationships, as we're willing to vibrationally hold what we feel safe to hold. So last year, I took the first version of The Voice. I took Clear 3 because I take anything I provide. Of course I do. Duh, it's good stuff. And by the end of the year, if you know my story, I ended up in over 10 publications, on Fox News, shouted from the rooftops with Naomi Campbell, with my picture at the front line. I was like, hot damn, I did it. That happened because I was ready. And it happened because my soul was in the right place, and not from an ego space, but it happened because I was at the frequency for that to be safe. I led a keynote speech around energy in front of people who were probably not expecting that. And you know what? The right people found me after that, and they're still super important contacts and friends of mine that are helping me in my purpose. I think somebody also needs to hear this. This is really, 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 I know there's comments and I want to read the comments, but like, guys. When you get at the point when you are more visible, when you're more in front of the right people, when you're sharing your authentic truth, not what you think other people should hear, but your authentic truth, you will attract people that find you from your heart chakra being open and from you being in your authentic truth, and they will be drawn to you like a magnet, and these become crucial connections that build your life, your legacy, and your career. 1000%, everything I'm doing, everything that's growing is happening because of connections. It's not because of some magic wand. It's happening because of energy and connections. It's happening because I work on myself consistently, always, and because of the connections. So I can't underestimate how deeply, deeply important that is. Okay, I know I missed some comments, but I believe that's why I ended up in Hollywood, but it never worked out for me. That was all ego. Yeah. Yes. Obviously, not everybody who's stuck in ego gets stopped. I wish that would be easier. But I do believe for those of us that are here for something greater, we do. I think that's the difference. Jennifer, that's actually really, really common. When people say, like, I want change, I want this, whatever it is, they manifest the right person to help them get there. That's also how we do this together, guys. It's through collaborations, but it's also saying, okay, you have a piece of the puzzle that's right for my expansion. Let's go. And if I am that for you, or if somebody else is that for you, fucking do it because it will be worth it. Yeah? Okay. It's 9:44. I'm aware of the time and I want to be mindful of your time. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share with you the page. And then we're going to do a little energy thing. I don't entirely know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a celebration of your voice. And we're going to do it together. But I want to share the page first because sometimes in the past, people would like run before we get there. But guys, you didn't come here just for a free masterclass. You came here because a part of you wants to go further in your throat chakra. This program is a huge opportunity to do that. If it's right for you, I want you to know about it. I want you to see it. I want you to give it a chance and see, is this right for me? Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of, I love that I've got like a mixture of like fairly new people and some people that had like found me like 3 years ago. And if you're someone silent that hasn't commented, that's just kind of creeping in the background, again, please say hi. Okay, so I'm going to show you the page. We're going to walk through it, and then we're going to do some celebration and energy work. So please open your mind, open your heart, and I'm going to hope this shares as a screen. Ooh, will it work? Oh, man. I might need someone to tell me if this is working. Can you see this? I'm so not good with tech. Can somebody tell me if they can see this? Okay, phew. I was like, guys, tech, not my thing. Except now I've lost it. No, I haven't. Okay. So please look with an open mind and an open heart. And as you look at this and as you feel into this, which honest to God, I think is our best page we've ever made. Hand on your heart, feet on the ground, grounded. I literally just felt someone get into their head. Hilarious. Inhale, please. Exhale into the earth. Inhale from the earth. Exhale to the earth. And I want you to set an intention right now. My intention is, if this is right for me, that I'm not going to hold myself back and I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to let myself completely explore this as a possibility before making a decision, but that I'm going to let my heart and my gut lead. But for whoever's in your head, we have payment plans. It's going to be all right. And also, by the way, today for 24 hours is the only discount day. So like, to me, that's a no-brainer to join within 24 hours. And today you get a bonus. More on that in a second. So here we go. And it does. My point is, your voice is so special. I would also love to read reactions to this if you wish to share, but your voice is so special. There is no way to recreate you. There is one you. That's it. Your voice is the passport to influence, and then all the ways that life can change. We've talked a lot about this. I've also said recently in Facebook that your voice holds a frequency that impacts the room. You actually create healing naturally by speaking to people when your voice is more in a light space. Pretty wild. Hope you can read it, but I'll put the link after. There are so many gorgeous testimonials. Please read them outside of this. But there's so many stunning stories of people who have done this work, specifically on the voice and what's happened to them. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. And by the way, I do really believe this is true. I'm actively trying to bring sound healing into hospitals. I do believe this is true. You don't need to read about me if you know me. But hey, that's me. And I want you to ask yourself this question. What does vocal freedom mean to me? What is that in my life? So it's a doorway. It's a doorway. It's always an expansion doorway. This is all the places I have been featured recently and again. And I think I'm going to burn some Palo Santo because I feel somebody being heady. But this visibility that happened, again, this only happened in a span of probably, like, all of those happened with the same time. All of them. It was from 2 different gigs. Both were December 2023. And it happened because I did The Voice, and it happened because I did Clear 3. Wild. How gorgeous is this? I can't see your reactions right now, but like, how gorgeous is this? Also, props to my designer because it is so epic. And really asking yourself, how would this change my life? How would the next level in The Voice change my life? This one you can read on your own because probably many of you know my integrative approach, but it kind of describes how I work and why it's different. If you're fairly new to my work, please read this. Oh, this one, the classes. Okay, it's a slightly different format, guys. It is run live. It will have a live support space run by a moderator. We're actually going to start using Telegram and not Facebook because I think it's a lot better. Also because you have no algorithm issues. The first class is a live kickoff, but after that, it is a dripped out format. And this is on purpose. To be super blunt again, my schedule, because of doing this work, is just too crazy to fully run it live. It is too crazy. I literally might be leaving for Dubai again in 2 days. It's crazy. But this format actually benefits you because we do the first one live as a kickoff to celebrate, but B, you will always know when classes are coming out. You can plan accordingly. And if your schedule is quite bananas, you can just adjust the time that you watch it and yet still go into that group to share what happened and have, discussions about, oh my God, this came up and this happened and this happened. So this format I actually believe is going to be more beneficial because when I would run fully live programs, there would always be somebody that was like, I feel left out or I'm behind. And it would drive me nuts because nobody's ever behind. And this way you get to fit it when also you're ready to receive it. And so my suggestion is to watch it the day that it comes out or within 24 hours. But it's really intentional. I'm really excited about this new format. So it's a combination. We're going to have karma clearing or pattern clearing. This one is not. This one you will be singing with me. You will be singing. I am so excited for that. If you have not done that with me before, that is such a powerful experience. It's something that I've seen, like, people who never cry. It is so beautiful. And then more energy work, probably a combination of karma clearing and other type of work. An activation. Also, if you know what I'm up to or a glimpse of what I've been up to, I'm heavily working with people doing massive things in the world, such as like the good side of politics, such as climate change, actively being part of the decision-making around people that are involved with climate change. And so you're going to get the energy of that level of leadership in this program. I don't know why I do this like I'm Italian. I'm not, but I think I want to be. So the level is super, super high. Even if you've worked with me many times, anyone who has done more of my work will know that the level of the energy in it only gets higher over time, not just stronger, but higher. So even if you've done something with me on The Voice before, this will still benefit you, even if some patterns are similar. because the actual energetics of this can never be the same as before. It's not possible. And because somebody's going to ask, it will not be in the platform. Platform members have different benefits, but I really had to make the decision that some programs are just so sacred and so sacred that I want to value them as they are. And so it will not be in the platform. Okay. So I just want to be super open about that, because I think when I ran something like this last summer, people were like, I'm just going to wait. Don't wait. If it's right for you, don't wait. Especially in 2024, don't wait. And then, oh, so beautiful. Connect and awaken your deepest truth. Be in your clearest voice and harmonize to your desires. That's going to be fun. Also, I know it's getting late, but we're almost time for energy work, and we're almost done with this page. So also, yes, as you can see, there will be, if you're like, I really like to work with you, but I really want one-on-one. I've crafted something quite unique so that people can have a flavor of that if they just like for 10 minutes. So obviously it's not the whole thing of like working with me one-to-one over time, but it is something so that you get that heightened experience. So that's also something I'm very excited about. This whole format, I feel like, is going to be super successful for you, which is the whole point. So 6 classes, 1 community support, 1 month free in the platform if you're new. If you are not in it, then, if you're in the platform already, platform members get special rates, etc. And the first class is February 22nd because 222, duh. Holly's beautiful testimonial. Here's just some tiny glimpse of the things that have happened. I have so many past clients that are authors now. So many. A past client booked a commercial that went on to 6.2 million views. That was cool. A composer who had massive success. Many things about income, although I understand that that is a touchy subject and cannot be guaranteed, but many. Countless people have gone on to use healing in their business, like countless. And they're just so somebody's not wondering, very transparent. That's what it is, which I think is super reasonable for this. And again, I invite you to feel into where this leads you and not the mind, because money will always come back. But if this is right for you, like, do not double question the self, just trust the self. And as mentioned, everybody gets 8% off for this first 24 hours. And if you are a past client or something like that, you also have emails from me about what that percent is, etc. And if you're in the wait list, you have an email about that. So those discounts are only for 24 hours because we are not sitting on things that are important. We are trusting our guts. And so don't sit. The other thing to say is if you decide to go for it tonight, then I also will be giving a bonus video, which I realize is extremely important for everyone. Extremely, because a lot of people will do a lot of clearing, a lot of stuff, and they'll be like, oh, I don't feel well, or oh, money, or oh, what's happened? And so I want to make a bonus video that's available only for people who book tonight. And in this bonus video, it will be about how to cleanse your energy and protect. Everybody needs that. And I don't mean like karma clearing. I mean how to cleanse and protect. So it'll be super, super, super important. And guys, this testimonial I've been wanting to share publicly for so long. As some of you know, I've been working with somebody who is going for US presidency, somebody who is, again, like one of the good guys, somebody who stands for world peace. I'm so happy to finally share that. So happy. So there's tons of FAQs. If you have any question, they are probably answered here. And I love this quote. Look at that quote. Yeah. So I am going to drop the link. So there you have it. Bookmark it. I sadly can't see all the comments about it, but I'm dying to see if you love it. I wish I could see that. It only shows me 2 comments. So we're going to do energy work in a hot second. But yeah, let me know what you feel about it. But seriously, let's really practice the art of trusting ourselves. You already know if it's right for you. You already know. You already know. If it's right for you, go for it. Don't question. And I agree. I think it is the best page ever. If you are a one-to-one client, like someone that just posted, like, should I say your name? I don't know. Then also one-to-one clients DM me because you might not have that code. But everybody, it is opening day 8 off is the 8% discount code. So please just go ahead and use it. Go ahead. It's like a party. Okay. Are we ready to do a little something? I'm going to wait until some people say, yeah, because I need that. Also, where the heck did my water go? So I may have missed it. As I get my water, tell me, what did you think of this page? How do you feel about this page? And are you excited? Because we're going to do a little something now. You type, I get water. And then we're done. Everyone's like, yes. Okay, I don't know if I know how to. Oh, I did it. Ha! All right, I did it. Okay, I don't know how long this will be. I don't know. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10, maybe 15. So get in a place where you're comfy. And I'm going to ask God to guide this because I don't know what it is going to be. If you're multitasking, please stop. Please give this your full attention. Yeah? Yeah, I'm obsessed with the page. I'm so glad you like it. So first, let's ground. So find a place that you can sit. I can't see you, unfortunately, but I'm going to trust that you're sitting or lying down. Find a place that you're sitting and really connect to your feet. 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 Feel the earth beneath your feet. Some people are really ungrounded, is what I feel. Feel the earth beneath your feet. We're still at the feet. Inhale, please. Exhale. Inhale. I heard inhale roses. Someone needs some love energy. Inhale roses. And exhale. I'm seeing like thunderbolt energy. Okay, inhale from the earth. Exhale. Someone has some kind of leaky energy. If that's you, we ask for God to help you to shift that, even though this is not a full clearing or anything like that, but I see it. Take the space. They said set the intention. My intention is to help you celebrate your voice, is to help you celebrate the instrument that God gave you, is to help you feel into your body, is to help you feel how sacred you are, how special you are, how important you are, how important I am, how important I am. So you may have hands by your side, but I'm also feeling like somebody might benefit from a hand on their belly and a hand on their heart. Inhale. Exhale. I come into connection with my body at this time. I come into connection with my body at this time. Asking for benevolent archangels, loved ones, and guides to be with us. Asking for my benevolent guides to guide this. Asking for your benevolent guides to talk to me, even though I can't see you. We ask for you to make contact with your body. Too many of us are disconnected. If we're disconnected, we cannot be connected to our voice. We ask for you to be connected to your stomach and to your heart at this time. Inhale again. Exhale. I want you to picture the most gorgeous white light, the most stunning white light, the most stunning diamond white light, the most stunning white diamond light, the most stunning white diamond light that flows through, that flows through, that flows through, that flows through, that flows through. The most stunning white light that flows through, the most stunning white light that flows through with love. We have fairy energy with us tonight. I do sense there's so much that wants to clear, so much that wants to move, but we want to stay very, very focused because we're going to do all that big work together in the voice. But tonight, I want you to picture yourself in a very big, echoey room, in a very sacred place. It's like all white, eyes closed. And you see these incredibly large windows. I also see there's tapestries. There's stained glass windows. It feels very special, but also very familiar. It's familiar. I've been here before. I know this place consciously or unconsciously. I know this place consciously or unconsciously. I know this place. I feel held here. I feel safe here. I feel like I can celebrate my voice here. And we see this window. This beautiful window. And we see ourselves in the stained glass window. There is actually this like mosaic art of you. You see yourself there. It's like a tribute to you. It's like a foundational remembrance to all that you are, honoring all that you are, honoring all that you are, all that you came here for, honoring all that. I just heard like that your brothers and sisters, honoring my brothers and sisters, whatever that means, all my brothers and sisters that came before me, honoring my sacred self, honoring my soul self, honoring my truest voice, celebrating my truest voice, which is why I came here today, which is why I came here today, which is why I came here today. And as we say that, this whole place fills with this golden yellow light. This whole place fills with this golden yellow light. This golden yellow light flows. It's kind of giving me like Beauty and the Beast vibes. Like this whole golden light flows and comes around you from a space of total trust. It's like building this self-trust with the self around. And I see and I feel that I am comforted. I am comforted as I celebrate my voice, as I share my voice. I build a greater place of my trust in my voice, and I see that within me, I have that all I need, and I see how celebrated I am because I can see myself in this mosaic of this beautiful window, and there's this incredible tapestry. What else do they want us to know? That kings and queens stand before us, that kings and queens stand before us, and we ask for and ignite that you connect to your most powerful version of self, the timeline that has your most powerful version of self, that they come forward, that you come forward, that you embrace that version of self today, right now, as is with your decisions, as is with your speech. As we acknowledge how profound you are, how vast you are, how far your voice can reach. I have developed my voice for centuries, they are saying. I harness and I regrow. I have developed my voice for centuries. So in this moment, we ask for you to connect to your voice box, to connect to your throat, almost like you're holding this incredibly beautiful blue jewel. And I want you to hold that jewel. You don't have to actually take your hands like I am, but hold that jewel and bring it up to your throat center from a place of value, honor, almost like bowing to yourself. I see the jewel in me. I see what my voice is capable of. I see how far my voice can reach. I see The mark I make on humanity, and that's what they really want us to know too, the mark that you make on humanity. I don't judge this. I look at this. So as you take this light blue jewel up to your throat, I want you to hum with me, humming on a space of recognition, a space of appreciation, a space of celebration for my unique vocal cords and what I have to say. Ready? I honor who I am. I honor all who have stepped before me. I honor all who step after me. I honor who I am. I honor my voice. I celebrate my voice. I see my voice. I see all the times that my voice has not been honored. And today I honor him or her. I honor you with the light blue light, the light blue gemstone you are. I celebrate you when I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for how you've brought me here now. I say thank you, thank you, thank you for how you've brought me here now. And I ignite that light of gratitude, that light of celebration, that light of gratitude, that light of celebration, that light of gratitude, that light of celebration, that light of celebration. It's unmissable. I honor my own voice tonight. I celebrate. I award. We just had the Grammys, right? I award my own voice. I award my own voice. I celebrate the resonance that I make. I celebrate each vowel. I celebrate the sound that comes out of my body. I celebrate who I am. I celebrate what I came here to say. I celebrate my voice more greatly. I celebrate my voice today. Deep breath in. Exhale. And as a final step of this little tiny energetic experience, tiny, but a fraction, not even close to the depths we will go into the voice, but a tiny little gift. I see my own crown. I see how royal I am. I see where my voice is important to the world. And I'm ready to make that a reality. Amen. 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 When you're ready, from our little baby experience, I don't know what to call that, a tiny meditation / activation. We did not do karma clearing. We will save that for the voice program. Please share how that was for you, because I always like to know, because I care. Like, please share. I'm like, I want to know. It was mini, but it was there. Also, where did we go? Very sacred. Share how that was for you. And as you do, I just want to again say thank you for spending this evening with me. I know we are a little bit over an hour, but I cannot even, well, I can say that is about, I don't even know, 0.4% of what we would do in the voice program. Danny, to answer your question, all the classes have these answers. Actually, I can review that really fast. There is a few karma clearing classes. There's a class of activation, a class of connection. So it's a combination of karma clearing. It's a lot of karma clearing, a lot. And a combination of activation and a combination of connecting to your voice. So I did go through the classes maybe about 15 minutes ago in full, but yeah, it's a combination. It's a combination of everything I do. You will also be singing much more with me in a good way, in a great way, to help really, really, really activate your highest vocal gifts. So do read the class list very, very closely. Again, if you are missing the link, I'm going to put it here. And I want to remind you, I am reading all these comments, don't worry. I want to remind you that for 24 hours only, every single person can use a discount code. It will not work after that. Okay? I want to really be in strong but loving boundaries. So you've got 24 hours to use the discount code. Please do use it. There's also 3 different payment plans to make this as accessible as possible, because I know a lot of you have been wanting to work with me again or wanting to work with me, but want to make sure that it fits. So that's there. Thank you. I've loved this live, so I really appreciate that feedback. And as a reminder, every single person who enters today, you can use the discount code. You can also use the discount code tomorrow, but today is the only day. If you enter by midnight EST, you can also have a bonus energy cleansing and protection video, which I think for every single empath, this is really important. So any questions you have, feel free to ask me, but I actually will challenge you to trust your voice and read the FAQ. But if you can't find a question answered, ask me. I will be up for not a whole lot longer, actually, because I'm going to probably go on my own meditation. But please follow your heart. Follow your heart. If this is right for you, which I really think it's right for everybody, then I hope to work with you in the voice. And if you've been wanting to do a lot of deep work with me, babe, this is your time. All right. I love you all. Thank you. This was so fun. And please tag all of your friends so that they can receive this next level in this next step. One more thing. It really is for everyone. If you are brand new to energy work, I would say the platform would be a better choice. But if you've done energy work before and you're a beginner or very advanced, this would still fit you. But it is an advanced level course, so please expect to move fast. But you will have 2 weeks between classes, so you'll have time to integrate. We won't go as fast as clear. Those may be a little too fast. All right. I love you all. Hopefully see many of you in the voice starting February 22nd. Mwah!